You're never going to be a millionaire. Why? Because you're not going to stick to these habits that I'm going to be teaching you here today. Don't you want the freedom to do whatever you want to with your life? Now, these habits I'm going to be sharing with you, you need to implement them every single day for them to actually work. And no, you can't just do them for 1, 2, 3, 4 days, even a week, even a month, even 6 months. You have to do this every single day. And if you commit to actually doing these things for the next year to 2 years, you will be a millionaire in less than 5 years. Let's get right into it. The first thing is actually books. Now, blah, 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 blah. I know what you're thinking. Books. You hear everyone talking about that, but it's actually true. And I'm going to show you through exactly why that is and why they're so powerful. Now, you can't just buy any books. You can't buy, fiction books or sci-fi books. You're not going to learn jack. You might, entertain yourself for, a day, 2 days, or a week even, but you're not going to learn anything. Now, what I want you to do is buy books on mindset, business, money, etc. Now, these books will actually help you, and I have actually my top 5 books on Amazon. There's going to be a link in the description down below if you want to go check those out. But these books, think about it. Someone has spent decades of learning a skill, learning business, mindset, anything about money, real estate, stocks. They learned these things that took decades that you can spend $20, even less, and you can learn from these people. Like, how valuable is that to you? You get to skip 30, 40 years of someone's life that they spent learning a skill just by reading a book. And the number one book I always recommend to people is You're a Badass at Making Money, and I don't remember the author, but that book shifted my mindset completely. Yes, there is, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Think and Grow Rich, all these other books, and it changed my mindset about life and about money. And the second habit I want to talk to you about is multiple streams of income. Now, you might have heard of this. It's a habit. You have to create a habit with this. And to be honest, you probably already tried to do this yourself, creating multiple streams of income. Guess what? You probably failed. Why? Why is that? Because you stuck with it for maybe a week, 2 weeks. I understand. I was there in your shoes at one point, jumping around from, side hustle to side hustle. My wife can attest to this. And she'll tell you that, you kind of failed at all these little side hustles you were doing. And in my mind, that's devastating. But why did I fail? I didn't stick with it. Now, YouTube is probably one of the longest long-term commitments that I've been doing aside from real estate investing. You can't be doing 20 things at once. Why? Because your focus is so diverted in each different direction that you can't solely focus on this and growing it into an actual stream of income. So if you actually want to be a millionaire in less than 5 years, please stick with something for 6 to 12 months. If nothing is working for you, move on. Create another stream of income. And after you've mastered that, and if you really think that you mastered and you really think you squeezed out all the juice you can from this stream of income, move on to the next. As I promise you, that's exactly what the top 0.0001% of people are doing. They are squeezing all of the income out of one stream, moving on to the next, and squeezing it all out again. And that's what you need to be doing. And now this gets easier and easier as time goes on, because once you squeeze all this income out of this one stream, you have these funds to put it into another stream of income. And now it keeps compounding and compounding and compounding. And eventually, you're a millionaire. And hit that like button if you're getting some value out of this so far. Now let's move on really quick. Wake up early. Wow, we've all heard that one too. Well, it's kind of true. Because think about it. If you're waking up, you're going to your day job. Let's just say you have a day job. You wake up, you shower, you get ready for your day job. Well, that takes about 8, 9, 10 hours out of your day, sometimes even 12. And then you come home, you eat, you relax, you watch some movies, and then you go to sleep. You might spend some time with family and then you go to sleep, right? Well, what else can you do in that day? Well, you could take time away from your family. That's not what I'm advising you to do. Wake up early. I'm talking about 3, 4 hours early. Let me give you a real life example of me. For these YouTube videos, I wake up at 3 and 4 a.m. Why? Well, if you've been following me here on the channel, I have a family. I have a real estate business. I am also active duty military. I don't want to take away from any of that. So I wake up early to do this. And I really hope you appreciate that. And if you do, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell notifications so you get notified when I do upload these videos. And just so you know, right now it's not 4 a.m. because my schedule's a little wonky. But I'm normally waking up at 4 a.m. to make these videos for you, to edit them, to script them, to upload them for you so you can get as much value as you can. So I can help you become a millionaire and create the life that you want. You can't be waking up at 4 a.m. and not doing anything. You can't be waking up at 4 a.m. and just watching TV. It doesn't work that way. And that's kind of what I thought. Well, you can't do that. Wake up at 4 a.m., bust your butt, get things done, as in whatever business, whatever stream of income that you want to focus on it at 4 a.m. If you have to go to work at 8, well, it's 3 hours of work that you can be doing, and then another hour to get ready for work and go. Now you have all day long to spend with your family, work your full-time job, and whatever else you want to do. That's what you need to do. This is one of the things that I'm so passionate about, is waking up early to get things done. Now let's move on to the fourth goal. Creating daily and weekly goals. Wow. Again, all of these things people talk about, but this is what you need to do. I'm dead serious. This is not new stuff. You've honestly probably heard this before, but you need to be doing this, because if you set a yearly goal, right? New Year's resolution, for example, well, you set this massive goal that you want to become, you want to make an extra $100,000 that year. Well, that's a big goal for a lot of people. And that might scare people because, you might work for it for 1, 2, 3 months and then give up because you're not seeing any progress. Why? Because you're not breaking it down. $2,000 a week. Break it down even more. What do you need to make every single day to achieve that goal? It makes your goals less scary. And what happens? You actually get ish done. You will go out there. You will be like, okay, I need to make $100 a day. That's all I need to make. Whatever your goal is, $100 a day, $300 a day, whatever. If you break it down to a day, and then you actually set up some systems in place where you're waking up at 4 a.m., you are creating your daily goals. Be like, okay, I'm waking up at 4 a.m. to work on this real estate business, like mine is, and you're actually working towards that goal. Nothing is going to stop you as long as you continue on this path. Don't get 1-2 months into it and quit. Stick with it for 6 to 12 months, and it'll happen for you. And if it doesn't, what? You wasted 6 or 12 months. Big deal. You found out it actually doesn't work for you. Move on to the next, and you're not guessing. You're not actually thinking about, well, if only I tried harder. Like, that's the situation that I was in years ago. I would try little things and it would never work out, and it was like a constant cycle of, well, I didn't give my all. Well, next time I will. Well, I gave it 1 to 2 weeks. Oh, couldn't do it. I need to move on to the next thing. If I actually stuck with some of those things, they would probably have worked. And there's going to be videos popping up all right in here that I want you to check out because I picked them out specifically for you, and I really think you're going to take some value out of them. But until the next video, I'm out. See ya.